Hello, welcome. This is going to be a little video, just a little bonus, of me planning out my granny square blanket. I have officially got in, oh, sorry, I'm holding you on the giant tripod. Anyways, I've officially ordered and received the joining color for my granny square blanket. It is Knit Picks Hawthorne Fingering. It is a 2-ply, 80% Highland wool and 20% nylon. And I'm going to use this to join all my granny squares together. And I wanted to take this opportunity to plan with you how my granny squares are going to be laid out. So we have quite a stack here of granny squares. This isn't going to be a huge blanket, but I think it'll be big enough. So I'm just going to throw these on the floor and we're gonna start laying them out. I'm going to be using my rug here. I just vacuumed yesterday. So we're just going to lay all of these out on the floor. I have quite a lot of pinks in here, especially this specific pink. This is the main color in my Advent, so I have more squares of that color than I have of other colors. But, can you hear me okay? Oh, it's a boy! Are you here to cause trouble? He's helping. But anyways, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh, if you have not seen this before, these granny squares are all made from the Woolberry Fiber Co. Advent calendar from 2020, along with some random minis. I used like one random Stress Knits mini, a couple of Fiber Spates scraps. I used the 2020 Road Trip minis from Woolberry, which were each 10 gram minis, so each of those gave me one square. And altogether, it made all of these. So he's here to make this difficult, I guess. I'm supposed to be putting my squares down there. So yeah, I think what I'm actually gonna do to make this planning easier is I'm going to separate all of this color, which was the main color from the Advent, and therefore the color I have the most of, and I'm going to take all of those and equally distribute them around so that at least I know that those will be my jumping off point. So yeah, let's do it. So you're making this very difficult. I don't actually know how many squares I have. I didn't count before I started, so I'm just kind of guessing about where these are gonna go. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I've laid out all of the similar color, this pinkish color. Most of them are the main color, but some of them are other colors that are similar. And I've spread those out so that they're not next to each other. And now I'm gonna go in with the more poppy colors and spread those out. And then I will fill in the gaps with all of the other colors that are different, but more muted. So, yeah. What's 72 divided by 7?
72 divided by 7 is approximately 10.2857.
All right, so I have these laid out right now at 7 columns by, what's 72 divided by 6?
72 divided by 6 is 12.
All right, I think I have 72 squares. So if I lay these out at 6 by 12, we're gonna see how that is. If I need to change it to 7 by 11, I can. I'll just need to make more squares. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you. Okay, so far, here's what we have. And I've done something wrong. So I have one square left, and I have four spaces here. So what I'm gonna do, that means I have less than 72, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 by 6. This looks a little bit long and skinny to me. So I think what I want is to do it 7 by 11. So I'm gonna shift some of these around to 7 columns wide. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some empty spaces and just make some more squares. So let me do that and then we'll check back in and see where we are with stuff. Okay, so what I have here, I think, is this it? I'm looking at it on camera and I feel like there's some purple missing over here. Maybe if I switch these two. Looking at it on camera, oh, I see, I like that a little bit better. Okay, so what we have here is, I think, what we're doing. We have 7 columns and 12 rows. And there's going to be a round of single crochet in cream around each of these. Now I'm going to look through my scraps. I need 7 squares. I'm going to look through my scraps and see what I have. And if I don't have colors to use, I'm going to make the squares out of the binding color. But I think I will be able to find colors for these. I have colors here. I have some up there and some here. So let's see what we got. I need 10 grams for each of them. Okay, I lost the original footage of this clip. So this is slightly in the futurely. It's only been a few hours since I filmed the other clips in this video, but I did find some colors for the missing 7 squares. I found scraps. All of them except these 2 were a mini set that went together. And then these 2 are just random minis with my hair on them. Great, lovely. But anyways, I actually on my lunch break went ahead and made one of them into a square already. So this one goes there, and I've started on this square as well while I was sitting here editing the video and realized that I did not have this footage. But yes, I did find scraps for those missing 7 squares. So this is what we got. All right, I think this is it. I think this is the final layout. Look at that. I'm so excited. Some of these colors are so beautiful. And each of these squares is about 5 inches square. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 inches plus all of the borders, the edges, and the main border across. So that's more than 3 feet. So it should be a decent lap-sized blanket. This rug is a 5 by 7 rug, I think. It might be bigger. But anyways, that's what we got. Thank you guys for joining me for this little tiny bonus video. I am going to keep you updated, of course, in the podcast. So feel free to subscribe if you want to see the actual progress of working on this and finishing this up. But in the meantime, thanks so much for joining me in this layout adventure. I know I didn't give a whole lot of information. I guess I'll do a TLDR here at the end. So basically, I took the colors that I had the most of and spread them out. And then I took the colors that were the poppiest and I spread them out. And then I filled in all of the gaps with the more subtle muted colors. And then I adjusted, switched around as needed until it just looked right to me. I still may do a little bit of flipping around here because looking at it in person is different than looking at it on this screen. So I'm seeing like these two here. I may switch one of these with one of these. Like maybe that ball can go over here or here. Something. I'll do a little bit of playing around here just to make sure it's exactly as I like it. I want dark colors evenly distributed and light colors evenly distributed. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.